Tinder date turned deadly. So it was 2008 in New Zealand, and Grace Emmy Rose Millane was 21 years old. She met somebody who was a stranger off of Tinder in a public place to make sure that he wasn't a complete weirdo. And that is when she basically turned around and she saw someone, started smiling, and walked toward this man and gave him a hug. They talked for a moment before walking up the escalators into a burger restaurant called Andy's Burger and Bar. They ordered cocktails, went to sit at a table, and the man with her ended up paying for the drinks. And after an hour and a half of being there, they left and walked to another restaurant. This was a Mexican cafe about a block away. They were said to get 2 jugs of margarita and 1 sangria and spend another hour there before the man pays once again. Grace and this man walk side by side as they go into the Bluestone Room, which is another bar. It's connected to a hotel, and they sat, ordered drinks, kept talking, and although we can't hear these conversations on the CCTV footage, both of them seemed to be enjoying themselves. They were talking a lot. Grace was smiling while using her hands to explain something, and by 8:40 p.m., the man is seen putting his hand behind Grace's head and pulling her into him as he kisses her. They stayed at this bar for a little while longer, kissing, talking, and drinking, and when they went to leave, they both checked their phones, and this is when it's said or thought that Grace checked a message and then sent a message back to her friend Amana for the last time. And this was about how well the date was going. You see, they were at the bar, they were at when they began to kiss and all of that, and this was at a hotel called City Life, and this man was believed to have a room there. Grace went with him to the elevator where she went upstairs to his room, which was 308. She was never seen coming back out. 26-year-old Jesse Shane Kimson was saying that he did not kill Grace Millane. However, that this was an accident due to rough sex, and that he didn't realize that this had happened because he was too drunk, went to take a shower afterwards, fell asleep in the shower, came back out, it was dark. He then saw Grace on the floor with blood coming out of her nose. He said the next day he bought a suitcase, cleaning supplies, and panicked about her death, but then he stopped to have drinks with a friend. Afterwards, he went by the hotel, put her body in a suitcase, took it out on one of those hotel, push rolly things, I don't know what they're called, and he pushed it out because it was too heavy to carry, and then he put it in his rental car. He bought a shovel and he went and buried her body. He then cleaned his rental car, went back home, and that was it for him. He figured that's all he had to do.